When my sister recommended Spy Family to me, I didn't know exactly what I was getting into. Based off the name alone, I thought it'd be a family of spies, like the dad's a spy, the mom's a spy, maybe spy twins, I don't know, maybe the dog's in on it. I never thought it'd be a core dynamic of 3 people spying on each other. Now, normally, that kind of setup drives me crazy. You know, the kind of conflict that only exists when people don't talk. It happens in Dandadan, it happens in American daytime TV, the kind of situation that's just like, if they just said this one thing, none of this would happen. People just not talking when the audience knows it's best for them to just talk. In most shows, moments like that have me legitimately raising my voice at my television. But what Spy Family does to make it work, or should I say, what Spy Family has to make it work, is Anya, a character in the show visually representing me watching the show. She's the one thing that turns this headache-inducing style of storytelling into something I can't stop watching. Anya isn't just part of the show, she is the show. She is the visual embodiment of the audience. She knows everything, she reacts to everything, and feels everything we do. What would normally be a frustrating web of miscommunications turns into the show's funniest running gag and emotional core, all because Anya exists. And now, I don't even want them telling each other the truth because I don't even know what that would look like. It stopped being Spy Family and just be family. Anya is the bridge between the audience and the show. But wait, that's for multiple reasons. She literally knows everything the viewers know. She could read Loid's mind, she could read yours mind, she could read yours mind. Wow, did they do that on purpose? And she understands every ridiculous misunderstanding before it even happens, to the point where it's not a misunderstanding to her. She's basically me and you on the couch watching all of this chaos unfold. But instead of being frustrated by it, she's the one running this whole circus and keeping it together. And that is how the genius of Spy Family is in Anya. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Press Show, a place where we give our anime and gaming opinions while doing a little bit of animated and gaming ourselves. And like I told y'all, I've been watching Spy Family and I got a lot to talk about it. I'm actually filming 2 videos about it, and this is the first one. But Anya carries more weight on her shoulders than Goku does in Dragon Ball. Like this is crazy. And I gotta break down why. So hopefully by the end of this video, I can convince you to hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button because it really helps the channel out a lot. And for everybody who's watching Spy Family, let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. We're in the middle of season 3 coming out and it's heat so far, and I'm excited as to what I'm watching. Let's get back to talking about Anya. What would normally be a brain-splitting setup, 3 people hiding massive secrets under one roof, becomes this hilarious, heartfelt dynamic because of her. Anya turns miscommunication into comedy. She turns what could have been a tired trope into the show's core identity. Remember the cruise escort mission arc? Yeah, Yor almost blew her cover and died in the same night on multiple occasions. Anya tricked the whole crowd of bystanders into thinking Yor's fight with a ball and chain wielding assassin was a roadside circus act. And if Anya hadn't retrieved Yor's weapon in Yor's final fight during that arc, Loid would have had to come up with the strangest excuse in history on how he lost his wife, while also just after getting the weirdest explanation of how she died. And without her mind reading, Operation Strix, which I see the irony in why they named it like that, would have failed before it even started. Anya's the only reason they made it into Eden Academy at all. Way more than Loid realizes or gives her credit for, she's the secret factor keeping this mission impossible alive. Anya is the spy she pretends to be. Anya's telepathy even saves people outside of her family, like the time when she read another child's mind from across the hospital and jumped in the water to save him, even though she herself could barely swim. Now, I know that this moment was supposed to be about her earning a Stella or whatever, but by this point, we should already know that Stellas aren't the way that Anya's gonna pull through for us. The way I read it, this moment, and moments like where she offered up the handkerchief to save her friend from getting punished for not having a handkerchief, it shows Anya having a moment where she has more emotional maturity than even her parents. But the irony is, what Loid and Yor do not know is that the moment where the Forgers are in their most vulnerable position is when Anya's at school or sleep. And that's the thing about it. Anya never lets us forget that she's just a kid. She's gonna do things to get people upset, to get Loid, Yor, or maybe even the audience upset. but how could you stay upset when you gotta respect all the weight she's carrying? Like the fear of her getting shipped back to the orphanage again, which is actually legitimately saddening thinking about it, thinking about the fact that she's thinking about it. But that fear is her main personal reason on why she won't let people know she has these powers. But I think it's safe to say, just from watching the show, if she did tell Loid or Yor about her powers, each of them have their own burning questions that would be directly answered by somebody who could read people's minds. Operation Strix would be a breeze for Loid, and Loid would be able to find out who Yor and her brother really is. Yor would contemplate finding out Loid's true feelings, while also being twice as deadly as an assassin. But Anya is more than just a bridge in the show. Her unique circumstances can also be a little fourth wall breaking, as a lot of families and other relationship groups are filled with a lot of secrets themselves. And I'm not even just referring to the nefarious ones. Things we ourselves think is better kept with us, but we don't know what's going on in somebody else's life that makes our situations relatable. The Forger family would be a dominating force in all three of their missions, assassins, spy, and student, if they had just came clean to each other. But why should we expect them to do that? This is a fake family, after all, that's slowly becoming real. And it's not until things become real to them that they're gonna get that. And with or without Anya's help, Loid is going to be the last one to crack. It took us to season 3 to get a real glimpse into what makes Loid Loid, and it was one of the most haunting and grounded moments in the show. That trauma made him who he is, but it also keeps him from not thinking like he's a spy. In retrospect, after watching something like that, there's no way I think that this family, this dynamic, or this show would work if he didn't feel the need to randomly pick Anya at the orphanage that day. Anya's telepathy isn't just a gimmick, it's the heart of Spy Family. And I'm not talking about the Spy Family, I'm talking about the show. Cause there's way more people than just the Forgers keeping a secret. She doesn't control minds, which would arguably be a stronger trait, but she uses what's inside them to save the day all the time. Bond, she read Bond's mind. Bond envisioned Loid getting blown up, and then she was able to move things around so that didn't happen and kept the dog. She single-handedly prevented a national tragedy, an international tragedy, because that would have started war between two countries. When she hears Second Son or Damien's insecurities, she bridges a gap that Loid could never cross. Even Yor's double life stays a double life because Anya knows when to step in at the right moments to hide her secret. Whether she's rescuing a drowning classmate for a Stellar Star or quietly fixing Loid's missions behind the scenes, Anya turns what could have been a house of lies into a functioning family. She's the invisible ink that keeps the Forgers together. I'm too good at this. I'm having way too much fun with this. Anya's the reason their world and the actual world around them doesn't collapse under all their secrets. Without her, the story would just be 3 people pretending. With her, it becomes a family worth rooting for. When I first started watching Spy Family, I didn't know if I was gonna make one video about it, let alone 2. I didn't know where the structure was going, even the way the episodes are structured. Some episodes end in the middle of the episode, and people who watch the show will know. But I had to make something because I was hooked, watching it all the time. Of course, it has the classic feel, spies, Cold War, and all the other stuff that we get, you know, over here on the West. But it had a different feel than every other anime I've watched up to this point. Spy Family is great, and what's even better than Spy Family is the community in Spy Family is better than most, I'll say. Better than most. And I hope. But yeah, I'm excited to keep watching. This next video is about to be a parallel I made between Spy Family and something everybody knows and loves. So I'm excited to be getting to that video. But until then, please, hopefully I convince you to hit that subscribe button and like the video. It really helps the channel out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. And if you like this video, I got a whole lot more videos for you on the channel and across other channels, because you can find me in other places other than YouTube. I have a second channel where I play games and talk about games. They're all edited videos. I have a Twitch channel. I stream at least once a week on Saturday with my friends Amanda and Malachi. We'll be playing Pokemon Repo, we playing some other stuff. Yeah, and if you don't catch those VODs get uploaded to the second channel, The Bread Show Live. So tune into that. Follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. Thank y'all for following me on this journey, literally. please hit that subscribe button, that like button, and comment your feelings on Spy Family, because I read all of my comments. Now that was a fun video to record. Spread love, give inspiration in all you do, and peace out.
Welcome to the Crash Show. Take 2.